Okay, so say Tottenham Hotspur. Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Three Spurs Boys. Back with the weekly recap. And wow, exciting week this week yet again.
Oh, yeah.
And I say, let's just jump right into it.
There's a lot of boring games, though, this week.
Is there? Well, we're going to see right now. Starting off with Bournemouth versus Luton. Now, this game got postponed during like mid-game because Lockyer had a seizure and it was the second one on the pitch.
Yeah.
So they postponed the game. And I don't think they posted when it was going to be replayed yet. No. But I wish him well.
Yep.
Hopefully he'll be back on the pitch. But, you know, health is number one, obviously. Because we've seen that with Eriksen. Chelsea 2, Sheffield 0. Now, what I find funny about this is that this is Chelsea's first clean sheet since October.
And also, did you see that Modric shot?
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I predicted 1-0 to Chelsea.
I predicted 2-0 to Sheffield. Newcastle 3, Fulham 0. I think it was around him and his red card in that game, no?
I'm not too sure.
Yeah. I predicted 4-2 to Newcastle.
I predicted 2-0 to Fulham, so I was closer.
Wait, what? I predicted the right team to win. You predicted the completely wrong team.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Man City 2, Crystal Palace
I predicted 2-0 to Man City.
2.
Wait, before you say it, I was closer.
I predicted 2-2. How are you closer in this case? Anyways, 95th minute penalty. Beautiful. And then Man City out here complaining about the Tottenham game. Oh, it should have continued. Oh, Simon Hooper. What about that red card, mate, against Ederson? Where was that? Oh.
Burnley 0, Everton 2.
Let's just say I went 2 for 2 and got this one right as well. The comeback is on.
I predicted 3-1 to Everton. So I was still closer.
Of course. West Ham 3, Wolverhampton 0. I predicted 1-0 to West Ham.
I predicted 1-0 to Wolves. So I was
None of us are right.
Brentford 1.
Aston Villa 2. Now this is an utter heartbreak because I predicted. I predicted. Oh, did I? Oh, I predicted 5-0. Oh, I thought I was you. All right, no, never mind. This isn't really that much of a heartbreak. I predicted 5-0. I was way off.
This is utter heartbreak. I predicted 2-0 to Aston Villa.
I was closer, obviously. Arsenal 2.
Arsenal butt.
Brighton. Yep, I agree.
I predicted 1-0 to Brighton.
I predicted 3-0 to Brighton.
This is
Liverpool,
such a boring game.
I know. Man United just parked the bus the whole game. I think they had like 2 shots the whole game.
How
But
many
you know,
Liverpool have?
I don't
Like
even know.
34, right?
Really? That much? 34.
I'm
Is that a
guessing.
guess or is that a stat?
I'm guessing.
Guessing. All right. No. I predicted 5-0 to Liverpool. I thought it was going to be a battering.
I predicted 3-0 to Liverpool, so I was closer.
What?
I
Oh,
was. Tottenham 2, Nottingham. No.
I have mixed feelings about this one. I'm happy and sad.
I don't because I got it right. Where are you now?
The comeback is still on.
Yeah, I'm still taller than you.
Well, you know, we can continue this battle about who's the tallest. But before we continue, we have to bring on a very, very special guest. Jim from Just a Girl Who Loves Spurs. There we go.
Just a guy who loves
Just a
Spurs.
guy. He's just a guy.
How are you guys? You all right?
I'm good. You?
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here.
Thanks for coming on. It's a pleasure to have you on.
What's the agenda?
Oh, so first we're going to talk about the game, you know, go through our talking points. Then we're going to go through our player ratings, and then we will make our next week predictions. Or not next week, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Basuma stupid red.
Oh.
He's very stupid.
Oh, he's pushing it now, isn't he? Oh.
Am I wrong?
Are you going to talk about it?
That was a very dumb challenge.
It was, especially when we're 2-0 up.
Exactly.
And we
Now
were
he's out for
controlling the
4
game.
games. He's out for United, Brighton, I think, and Everton. And there's one more that I forgot.
Yeah, I think he'll be back on the 31st, no?
Basuma.
Yeah.
He's back after the African nations.
Yeah. So to be fair, we don't really miss him that much because regardless, he would have been gone.
Mm.
He wouldn't have been there for the United game. But
Mm.
still, it's very, especially when we need players and we have many
Yeah.
other players. Just stupid, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Very, very dumb.
There's no need. The tackle. There was no need for the tackle.
Yeah.
He didn't. If you look at the tackle, the ball was actually going, so he was nowhere near the ball.
Yeah.
So it was a red card,
Yeah. Clearly.
100%. Can't do tackles like that in the Premiership and get away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen that with Romero. Try to be cheeky
Yeah.
against Chelsea, and what happened then?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
on to the next play.
So
Kulu,
that's
man
good.
of the match again. A goal and an assist. And he scored. Actually, no, that's later. Sorry. Kulu, man of the match. Goal and assist. Mas Kulu, the greatest player to ever play. Jim?
Yeah, he was fantastic yet again. And they moved him from the middle. They moved him out to the wing because Johnson going off because of his head injury. And he was just as good on the wing, you know.
Yeah.
But he's a player that I've always rated. I've always said, even when he's had bad games, we're a worse team without him, for sure.
Yeah, I think he's a phenomenal player, especially with the
Yeah.
mask on, you know. Oh,
Masked Kulu.
masked Kulu. Man of the match, I think he full on deserved it, in my opinion. Ran the midfield, ran the wing, played phenomenal, got a goal and an
He
assist,
put
as I
such
said
a
before.
good ball in for Richie.
Yeah.
That was a bingy.
Actually, we're gonna talk about that next. Let's go right into it, I guess.
Richie
scores
scores,
it.
again. Back-to-back games for the first time for the club.
3 goals in 2
Fantastic.
games.
He is phenomenal.
Yep, greatest ever play. Who needs Harry Kane?
Oh,
Good
yeah.
thing.
He's another player that I've always backed. There was a point when I kind of started getting a bit despondent with him. I don't think he's really had a fair crack of the whip. You know, he's been in Kane's shadow when Kane was there. And then he was in and out. He was brought on a sub, or he was put on to play, started and then taken off as sub. He never really got a good run. But now he's had his operation. He's getting a bit of a run. He's putting the goals in.
Yeah.
3 goals in 2 games. We can't ask for more, can we?
Yeah, hopefully he can keep contributing to the squad because we have many injuries and he's very good attacking wise.
He gets into the spots. He just needs to work
he
on his
gets into the
finishing a little bit
spaces.
more. And we've seen that against Newcastle. He's had like numerous chances to get at least 3-4
Remember
goals.
that one shot
But-
against Luton in like the first 5 minutes where he passed it over the bar?
Yeah, but then he was quote unquote playing with an injury. So
And he can score with his head, which we haven't
Yeah,
got many. Our forward players are not really good with their head apart from him.
yeah, especially
Yeah.
Son.
How many goals do you think he's gonna end up getting this season?
When I've had a little bet with Kate, I said he's going to get 20. That's what I think. I think now if he gets a run and they start keeping him, starting him,
Yeah,
I think he'll get up between 15 and 20 goals.
Ooh.
that's a really big number, and I hope he does. Do you think that his injury may have caused his dip in form last season and early on this season? And
I
also,
think
with the psychiatric help, now he's scoring goals, going crazy.
I think so. I mean, Postecoglou said on one of his interviews that he can see in training that Richie's a completely different player now. Now he's had his operation. He said he looks like he feels free now, where before he wasn't moving properly.
Yeah,
So we'll see.
You know,
He's got my backing anyway.
Right. On to our next point. And yep,
Unlucky Nottingham can't finish. They're like me with penalties. Always miss. So,
this is a pro. But you want to continue on with the play?
yeah, I was gonna say that they had many chances where we were spread open apart, like usual, and they just blasted it over. They scored a goal, but it was offside. Clearly. But yeah, if they could finish, I think we would have lost that game.
Yeah, but you got to look at it. A lot of their shots were from outside the area, so it's going to have to be a spectacular shot. So that's why a lot was going over the bar. You know, they were limited to the positions they were in to shooting. So I thought the defense done really, really well.
I think we got absolutely
cut
cut
open.
open.
What's that?
I think we got cut open.
If you watch the game, I don't think they would. I thought the defense did well. A lot of their shots were from outside the box, flying over the bar.
If
They
they have
haven't got
better finishers, oh sorry.
They haven't got the players, have they, to put them in the top corner? It's not like they're Man City or Arsenal or
Yeah.
you know.
That's what I was gonna say. If they had better finishers,
If they had better finishers, they
they'd
would have
be
actually
leading before
taken
we
their
scored.
chances. Like if we played this line against Man City like we did, we would have easily conceded 5, maybe 6 goals because they would have torn us a new one.
Oh yeah.
Especially after Basuma's red card.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even as we said, unlucky with chances, not really with chances as well. We've seen it with Kulu Shaw as well. Matt Turner kind of let it into his own net. You know, if they had a better goalie like me, Nottingham.
Yeah, but it was a hard shot.
Give me a ring. But it was a hard shot, yeah. But in my opinion, any keeper should be saving that, especially a Premier League keeper.
Yeah.
Even though Nana may have saved that one.
If they had my dad up top, they would have like
No
negative
goals.
300 goals.
Where did that come from?
Because he would probably toe punt it off the bar and it would bounce back into his own net.
Oh, your dad's that good, is he?
Yeah, he toe punts though. He doesn't really know how to hit the ball properly.
All right. So,
Even though
Chris,
he
I
taught me
really
how to
hope
play
you
the
enjoy your
game.
last stream here. You know,
What do you
this might
mean?
be the last time I see you, man.
I'm just
I
telling
just
the
want you to know I
truth.
love you, man. I love you, little K, kind of, a little bit, not really, but it's fine.
Little Mickey Hazard.
Johnson injury changed game plan completely. We saw Højbjerg come on into the midfield, which was good. More defensive option. We put Kulu out to the right, as you said before. And I think that really suited our midfield three because we locked in the midfield really nice. We kind of just tightened it up, let our players attack. And, you know, as I said before, the Basuma red card changed everything because we didn't have that, like, you know, that flair in the midfield now because now we just had 2 basic midfielders, you know, box-to-box midfielders. While Basuma not box-to-box, sorry. I'm getting a little bit. We had 2 defensive midfielders, right?
Yeah.
But we didn't have that expressive flair that Basuma brings, you know, with his dribbling, his passing,
Yeah.
how he holds onto the ball. So, Jip?
Yeah, I mean, I'm on the fence with Højbjerg. I'm not. I don't really like him in this team. I don't think he suits this team. But he did all right when he come on. But it doesn't. The game doesn't flow as well with players like him in there, you know, because it's just not quick enough. But he did all right when he come in. We won the game, so we can't moan.
Yeah.
But to be fair, that's also because of Vicario and his awesome saves.
Oh yeah, that save.
Yeah, that save at near the end with his feet from the corner.
Yeah, that's crazy.
In fact, you know, I'd love to talk about Vicario more, but you know, we're gonna have to go ahead and talk about the absolute GOAT, Kulusevski. Scores with his right. Finally. You know, he's had a few shots with his right. I'd say he's had about 2, maybe 3. We saw that goal against Sheffield, though, in the last minute. I think it was the 100th minute, no? 100th minute, right foot, top left. Just had it.
Yeah.
So we could see he's working on his right foot. He's got the power. But I think that he can improve massively if he gets that right foot even better. Just as good as his left.
But he's working. He's definitely working on it.
Yeah.
Because he said that in training he's working on it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Do you think he'll improve?
100%. He will improve because he's a great player. All great players improve. You know, he's not a Mickey Mouse player. He's a proper footballer. So yes, he will improve.
We think
100%.
Oh, sorry about that. We think he should stay in the middle. What do you
I
think?
agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
But then the question is, Lo Celso with his form, like just before he got injured, 2 goals, 3 games. Where would you put Lo Celso? Do you think he'd be on the bench starting?
I think Lakelso's another one for me. I'm not sure about him in this team. I know he's had a couple of good games, but I don't think he'll be here in the summer. I think they keep him now because of the AFCON, and we're going to be short of players. But I think in the summer he'll be gone. I think we'll get an upgrade on him.
An upgrade?
Yeah. And maybe even in January, we'll get an upgrade on him.
Yeah, but, you know, as they said, Barcelona are coming, but we have seemed to, I think we backed out. We said, no, we don't want to sell him anymore, right?
Well, I think it's just in this January window because we're going to be short of players. But I think he'll be gone in the summer.
I think because he's played on the wing for Argentina. He's played on the wing for Argentina, and he's played under the wing. I think in about 1 or 2 games under who was it again? Mourinho, yeah. And I'd say he looked pretty solid there. So I think he might be a good backup option on the wing. But what are your thoughts?
Well, I think I don't like him. The reason being, he's injured a lot. Right?
Yeah.
He seems to be all right to play for his country, but he seems to be injured a lot playing for us. And I wouldn't keep him. He's just not a player that I would keep. I'm not the manager, so I can't say if he's going to stay or go. But I just think we can get better than him and someone who's more reliable.
Well, yeah, as you said, you wanted somebody in more reliable. Who'd be your top 3 picks to come into Tottenham realistically?
It would be my top what?
Top 3.
What to bring
Top
in?
3 players to come and replace Lo Celso.
Oh my god!
Realistically,
I don't know. Honestly, I would like the kid from Chelsea. What's his name?
Conor Gallagher.
Yeah, Gallagher.
Gallagher.
I like Gallagher. I think he's a really good player and a hard worker. But I don't know. Honestly, in the midfield, it's so hard. In the system he plays, you've got to get the right player in, and I'm not the manager. So, but I would definitely try and get Gallagher if it was me.
Yeah. What about what's that kid's name? The one that left. He went to Al Ittihad, but then he fell out. Jota, the one that from Celtic played under.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, he's the one in Saudi. I like him. I like him, and there is rumours that he might come to us on loan.
Yeah. I think that'd be that'd be a good signing.
A good choice.
Yeah. But hold on. All right, now I'm getting into like a little bit of a different conversation. But have you heard about I know it's a Tottenham channel, but we're gonna talk a little bit about Manchester United. But apparently AC Milan or Manchester United are interested in Tomori, and AC Milan only want 40 million.
For who?
For Tomori, BigK Tomori. That's his
name. I got a pop up about that today.
Yeah.
They're saying that we're looking at him, but
yeah,
we look at so many players. So, but I mean, I don't know if he. Go on. What was you going to say?
Well, sorry. Hold on, wait. I'd say the only problem with that is who would we start? Because then we have Van de Ven, we have Romero, we'll have Tomori. So who would be the rotational center back? Because we all know Tomori's going to want starting center time.
For me, I would always stick with Romero and Van de Ven.
Yeah,
that's who I would stick with, and then have I would keep Davis for sure because he seems to be playing well, and I think he's a good backup. And whoever they bring in, I would have on the bench because I think with Romero, there's always going to be chances to swap him round because of getting sending offs and yellow cards. So I would always start them too because we started the season so well with them. So I wouldn't change them.
So what would you do with Dyer then?
Yeah.
With who?
What would you do with Dyer?
Do you really want to see me cry on stream, Jim? Do you really want me to see?
Please don't ask me questions about Dyer because I love you.
I
love you two to bits, and I don't want to answer questions about Dyer.
I will shed tears.
I would keep Dyer as well then.
Yeah.
Moving on, the gold standard.
Oh yeah, wait. So now we're gonna go on to the gold standard, where we go over the player ratings, just in case you haven't watched. We go over the player ratings of the starting 11, none of the substitutes. So I guess let's get right into it. Oh yeah, and then we compare. Wait, I didn't explain it right. I kind of rushed through it. So we go through the player ratings and we compare our ratings to Alistair Gold's, our good friend, and see if he got any of them right. Okay. There we go. And we don't do the subs. We'll do the starting 11. All right. All right, well, let's get right into it. Starting off with the cardio. Ooh, Jim, we always like the guest go first.
I would give Vicario. I'll give him an 8. I would have given him a 9, but he made a real in the first half. He done a real flap, pushing that ball out. where he was lucky that he never went to one of their players.
Yeah.
So I would have given him a 9 apart from that. So I'm going to give him an 8.
I will give him an 8 too. He made really good saves. Like great saves. His ball distribution wasn't too bad either. Yeah, I'll give him an 8.
I'll give him a 9 personally. I think he was phenomenal and kept us. Oh wait. Do you guys want to? Sorry. In the next player rating, do you guys want to do? So on our last stream, we kind of just Actually, no, it's all right. Let's just compare them. I'll give Vicario a 9. I think he played phenomenal. Kept a clean sheet and made a very crucial save in the last few minutes of the game. 8. You guys are right.
8.
Pedro Porro. Jim, would you like to go again?
I thought Pedro Porro was absolutely fantastic. I thought he really, really played well. So I know that Alistair Gold won't give him a 9, but I'm going to give him a 9 because I think he was worth a 9.
I'd have to agree with you. I think he was like one of our best players on the pitch easily. But they did cut us open a few times, as we said before, so I'm going to have to give him an 8. If Vicario got an 8, I would give Porro an 8.
Okay, so 9 and 8. So I can't choose those. So it's either 10 or 7.
Yes, you can.
I'll choose 7.
7? Why?
Because I can't choose it.
Yes, you can.
I still want to choose 7.
Okay, well, why? Oh, all right.
Because I got it right.
Well done.
You saw it before.
I actually did it.
Oh. Jim, would you like to go first?
Romero. I'm going to give him a 7.
A 7.
I think he done well, but I don't think he was outstanding.
All right. Well, what do you think he did wrong?
Well, I just don't think he was his. He always makes me nervous, but I just don't think he was his normal self. And as you said, they did get a few shots out. So I think if he was with Van der Ven, I don't think they would have had half as many shots. So, but I'll say a 7.
Wait, he made that one like wicked run back though when he came and dived to stop the shot.
Yeah. I'm sticking with 7 though.
7. I'd give him an 8. You know, he didn't get a yellow card finally, so I'm a very happy camper.
He gets an extra point for that.
I agree with my brother. He didn't get a yellow nor a red, so I will give him a 7.
Yeah.
Well done.
Ben Davies. Jim?
I thought Ben Davies was really, really good, and I thought the week before he was phenomenal. I give him the man of the match against Newcastle, and I thought he was done really well again. He made one mistake at the end, where he fouled the guy. Would you remember right in the last?
Yeah.
And so I will give Ben Davies. I'm going to give him a 9. I know Alistair Gold won't, but I'm going to give him a 9.
I think he had a solid performance, but I think his rating will go down because of the yellow card. And as you know, you said before, we've been cut open quite a few times. And if Romero got an 8, kept the clean sheet, didn't get a yellow, I'd say Davies would get a 7 just because of the fact that he got a yellow.
Yeah, I agree. I will give him a 7.
So, damn, 8.
Everybody says I'm really generous with my scores. I can't help it.
Just an overly positive guy, and I believe with you.
Destiny.
Jim?
A doggy. I thought he was good, really good. Let's give him an 8. I think he well deserves an 8.
I mean,
he did get a yellow.
Yeah, he did
and
get a yellow.
Now he's suspended.
I'm gonna give him a 3.
What? A 3? Okay.
Your dog is the type of player that, because of the way he plays the game, he's going to get yellow cards.
Yeah.
It's just the way he plays the game.
But it's the fact that he misses on Everton now when we're very, very injury prone, and Everton's been on a wicked score so far, or a wicked streak so far.
I think his yellow was a harsh yellow as well.
Yeah. I'd agree with you, Jim. I'd give him an 8.
7. He's tight with his scores, Alistair Gold.
I know, right? He's getting too many runs.
Straight red card. 4.
Oh yeah, straight red.
4.
4? Jim?
Yeah, I think I'm going to give him a 5.
Oh, 1? All right, no,
Give him
that's
a-
crazy. A 1 and a 9 is crazy. You guys can't be fooling me like that.
No.
I give him a 3.
Give
I
him a-
think like actually nothing need to be said. He let us down with that. Terribly
Yeah,
as
he
well.
did.
It's 2.
A 2.
Yeah, because you can see he let us down absolutely crazy with that one, especially with the amount of injuries that we have in suspensions. If it was any other game and we had a full squad, I'd be like, oh no. Anyways, but because of how like much we need him right now, and then the fact that he goes ahead and makes a dumb challenge while we're 2-0 up and trying to hold on to the lead,
Yeah.
it's like, why? There's no point. It
There's
was like
no
a
need,
Reals red
yeah.
card against Chelsea. There's no point. You did not
Yeah.
need to do that. But on we move.
Star.
So the first half, Sarr gave the ball away so much it was unbelievable. It was like he just didn't know which one was where our players. But the second half, he picked up and he done a lot better. So I'm going to give Sarr. I'm going to give him a 7. I would have given him a 6, but I think he done a lot better in the second half.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give him a 7.
I'll give him a 12.
Huh? All right, man. You're like,
Wait.
I'll give him a 6. I think he played average.
Okay, proper score. I'll give him a 6. I think he was average.
Oh wow, shocking! Wonder who said that. This is plagiarism. Like you're just copy pasting what I say. Oh wow, wow! Shocking how you got that one right. This guy, I'm gonna beat him up.
Kulicheski. I'm going to give him a 9 because I thought he was fantastic. The cross he did for Richarlison was just pure magic. And his goal, I know the goalkeeper, you say, should have saved it, but he hit that like a rocket. And I just think his all-round game, I thought he was fantastic. So I'm going to give him a 9.
I'm going to give him a 10. I thought he was phenomenal. An absolute brilliant performance. And, I gotta be like you, Jim. I got to spread the positivity. 10 for me.
See, when you give 10s, people say, there's always room for improvement. But it's not about the room for improvement. It's about how they play that game.
Yeah.
Right. So if you think he's worth a 10 that game, then that's brilliant.
Yeah,
because
I think if he got a 9 last game, then he 100% deserves a 10 this game.
I'll give him a 17 because he was.
Yeah, I thought he was going to say 7 then.
Cool and sexy. I just saw the score. Oh my god. I'm gonna.
Oh
yeah, you're
I
right.
was so close.
No, you were not. You were 8 off. Go on, move on to the next one.
I mean, it's hard because it wasn't really his fault, was it? He went off.
No.
I don't think he was fantastic. The time he was on there, so I'm going to give him a 6 because I don't think it's fair to give him anything less because he never had a chance to really show us.
Yeah.
So he went off too early.
Yeah. I think he did well on the right-hand side. I really liked him down there crossing the ball in. But yeah, as you said, not enough time to show us. So, but I'm going to give him a 7. I'd say while he was on, he could have and if he stayed on, he would have made very big difference.
Yeah.
You copy the exact same thing I say again.
No, I'm not. I'm going to give him a 5.
Huh? No.
Yeah.
But why?
Because
you're tough.
Yeah.
He wasn't too good while he was on, to be honest, in my opinion. He got that little toe poke towards the goal, but that was the only chance he really made. And he's an attacker. He makes chances. So I'll give him a 5.
Talk about Dr. Negativity over here. Just kick him off.
It's tough,
Yeah, but
isn't it?
right.
Oh, but he was right.
Well, look.
But he was right. Alistair and Chris are a little bit too negative for us. We just gotta have our own separate stream, Jim, where we just spread positivity. The quadruple is on, guys. Who cares if we're not in European right now? not in a European Cup. That's what I meant to say. I kind of zoned it out.
Next season. Right, Sonny. I think Sonny is a solid 8.
Solid.
Yeah, solid 8. He works hard. He doesn't give a lot away, does he? He fights back now to get the ball back, which he never used to do a lot. And if he did, he used to mess it up. But yeah, I think Sonny's game has really come together well. And he wasn't fantastic against Forest. Against Newcastle, he was phenomenal.
Yeah.
But I think he was a solid 8.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I don't know. All right, Jim, we're not laughing at you.
I know.
I don't know how to explain this. It's like our maintenance guy's just like going. We gotta have him behind the scenes one day. No, because then it looks like we're laughing at Jim, and I don't want. Yeah, we're not laughing at Jim.
I can tell that. I can tell because I can see where you're looking.
He's like, I'm gonna have him behind the scenes one day.
He's distracting me. That's why
he's distracting both of us.
That's why I've been distracted.
Okay,
don't blame me.
Okay?
Your dad's good at that. Your dad's good at that.
He is. He's just like, I don't know what he's doing.
I didn't make them laugh once, Jim.
I believe you. I believe you, Bobby.
He's been doing it for like
nothing, Jim.
He's been doing it for a good 10 minutes as well. All right, sorry. On to the next. I give Son a solid 7. Pressed him, kept it well, did what a captain needs to, came off.
Yeah.
I give him a. As my favorite player, this is a little bit harsh, but I will give him a 6.
Why?
Because
he didn't score again assist.
He wasn't phenomenal like he usually is.
So it was really harsh. Yeah. Okay. Very harsh.
It's not,
right.
He's right as well.
Oh, Richarlison.
Jim.
Richarlison. I'm gonna give him an 8 as well. I thought he did really well. He was limited.
Yeah, because
he was limited, but took the goal absolutely fantastic. Yeah. You know, so I'm gonna give him an 8. He's worth an 8.
If Kulu got a 9 and got man of the match, I have to agree with you. An 8. Not really. I would have liked to see him stay out, but you know, Basuma. But I would have loved to see him play the game. I think he could have easily nicked another 1 or 2. Could have gotten a hat trick, possibly.
Possibly.
But I have to agree with you. I'd give him an 8 as well. Took his chance really well.
Yeah. He was really brilliant, but with us, the goal we're talking here, so I'm gonna give him a 7.
It's gonna be a 7 now. Yep.
I tell you what, LittleK is good at this game.
Yeah, because he sees the scores before he cheats.
No, I never cheat.
You always cheat.
I don't believe
I've never cheated before.
Yes, you do. But you know, we got a surprise one on Velez. Absolute game changer. Played phenomenal. Easy 10 for me.
Brilliant. I would say 10, but
did he touch the ball?
For 10 seconds that was on the field.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a 5 because it's not fair to give him less because it's not his fault. He was only on for 10 seconds.
I give him a 10.
He easily deserves it.
I give him a 10. I give him 10.
10
for 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
He got one touch on the ball before.
Why would you go ahead and make the joke before that was shown? Like you said, a good.
I thought he was gonna pull it up when I said it.
No, broski, we're talking to Jim. All right, you know what, Christian? You know, LittleK is just not like that, but I am.
No,
yes, I am. Thank you so much for joining us today, Jim.
Been a pleasure.
Remember, guys, go sub to Just a Girl Who Loves Spurs and let the people know where else they can find you.
That's it. Just a Girl Who Loves Spurs on your dad's show. I'm with your dad Friday.
Yeah.
Wednesday
Friday?
as well. I think Wednesday I'm with your dad.
Yeah, Friday.
And Wednesday, I think we're doing one together. Yeah. So 3 Spurs boys, or Coov in the gang, and with Kate on Just a Girl Who Loves Spurs.
All right, guys. Well, Legends.
Yeah.
Legends messages.
Yeah. Have you not seen them? When you finish this, go on to Kate's. What's it called? Go on to Just a Girl Who Loves Spurs, and you'll see the first one up. The first one. I won't tell you it is. You go and look.
Okay.
All right. The first one went up today. She's got one every day this week. A
Ooh.
message from a legend.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
Yeah.
If it's not Eric Dyer, it's not a legend. Just saying. How many legends?
I think she's got 6. I think.
Oh,
Wow.
I think 6,
Yeah.
and they're all proper legends as well.
Wow.
can you give us a spoil? Just give us one name.
No,
No.
no, you
All right,
don't.
well, guys, as you see, Jim, you need to go check
Kate's
out.
going to see this tomorrow.
First.
Kate's going to see this tomorrow, and if she sees I give you a spoiler, I won't get any dinner.
Just whisper it to me. She won't know.
Yeah. Oh,
Did I hear Eric Dyer?
I heard Eric bad.
All right, buddy.
Go and look when you finish this on Just a Girl Love Spurs.
That's the plan. Everybody got to go check that out. Thank you so much for joining us today, Jim.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time.
Thank you very much
Bye.
for having me.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye, boys.
Bye. 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 All right.
Well, let's get right into.
No. All right. Let's play some rock paper scissors.
Why?
'Cause-
Why it's so boring? I want tougher competition. You suck. Okay.
Come on, quick.
No.
Quickly. First to 3. Come on.
Why? Okay.
No, it's up to 3.
What do you mean? Just
You
go.
know it's up to 3.
Round 1, fight!
Let's rerun
We're
it.
not rerunning it.
Oh,
The comeback is on.
But yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Crystal Palace versus Brighton. You guess first.
Oh, you want me to go first?
Yeah, I'll let you.
2-1 to Brighton.
Ooh, that's a good prediction, but mine is going to be better. 0-0. Actually, 1-0 to Brighton. Aston Villa versus the Sheffield United. I'll do 2-0 to Aston Villa.
Aston Villa will destroy them 4-1. Mark my words.
You're not that guy, pal.
I am that guy.
Not-
Mark my words.
Yeah,
Man City, Brentford. Oh, both in really bad form. I think City will get their win, and I think they're going to take it nice. I think it'll be a 3-1 victory to the Man City.
I think it'll be 2-1 victory to the Man City.
I'll have to score 95th minute, third goal. It'd be so funny to see your face. Just like Elise's penalty. West Ham versus Manchester City. What did that be?
I'll do. What should I do?
You should do 5-0 to West
I'll
Ham.
do 1-1. I don't know. Boring game, I'll say.
I don't know. It's hard to think about. They both kind of suck. 2-1 to Manchester United. Why not?
They're not winning.
No, this
I'll
game
go first,
absolutely terrifies me.
I'll go first.
Bingo.
2-0
No.
to Tottenham.
He
He
said
let me. He let me.
Yeah.
He
it.
said, yeah.
I think it's going to be a draw. I'll say 2-2. I'm kind of scared of Everton. I'm going to keep it a buck. Nottingham, Bournemouth. Bournemouth in phenomenal form. Nottingham get battered. I'm going to say 2-0 to Bournemouth.
Give me up, please. Oh, I'll say
7-0 to
no.
Nottingham.
Give me up.
You're predicting a very boring week.
Yeah, because it is.
Oh, what is it? Look, Fulham versus Burnley. That's an absolute cracker right there.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to say 1-0 to Fulham.
0-0. No.
Okay, 1-0, Jay?
Yeah. Luton versus Newcastle.
What's scratching on your beard today?
Okay. You're just mad because you don't have one. I'm going to say 3-1 to Newcastle.
It's a valid scoreline. But I'm going to give 2-0 to Newcastle.
Oh, wait. I got to go first for this one because you went first, so Tottenham won. Liverpool, Arsenal.
That is
I'm going to
not
say,
fair.
you know what? 4-0 to Liverpool in my heart. I believe.
Actually,
Mhm.
I'll say
No.
1-1. Yeah.
4-0.
1-1, I'll say.
Darwin Nunez hat-trick. Mark my words.
I'll say 1-1.
And Wolverhampton, Chelsea.
My turn. Wolverhampton, Chelsea. 1-0 to Wolves.
I think it's going to be a really boring game, just as LittleK says, and I'm going to say 0-0.
Oh, you're weird.
How am I weird?
There's no boring game.
You're just mad because I beat you in rock, paper, scissors, and I
And you're just mad that I'm beating you 15-9.
Just you know,
What
get the outro ready. Get the outro ready. Get the outro. Thank you guys for joining us today. I remember to dare is to do. So go for it. Come on, you Spurs.
We sang in France, we sang in Spain, we sing in the sun and we sing in the rain. They tried to stop us, but look what they did. The thing we love most is being a kid, being a kid, being a kid. The thing we love most is being a kid.
Come on, you Spurs.
Make sure to like and subscribe.